I would like to call the regular meeting to the Housing Successor Agency and City Council to order, please. Roll call.
Councilmember Martin?
Here.
Councilmember Rodriguez?
Here.
Councilmember Zamora?
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Rounds?
Here.
And Mayor Sarno.
Here. I would like to call upon Councilmember Zamora to lead us in an invocation. Please rise.
You guys can please bow your heads. Our Heavenly Father, we give thanks tonight for the privilege of meeting together to deliberate on matters affecting our city. We ask for your guidance in our efforts to work for the betterment of our community. In your name we pray.
Amen. Now I'd like to call on Mayor Pro Tem Mr. Rounds to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you, Mayor. Face the flag, hand over your heart, ready, begin. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please seat. Before we get going on introductions, I have a video I want to show everybody what a great day we had today. Can we bring up this video, please? So just to give you guys a little history on what this was about, we're all supposed to dive in and represent us, and we did a great job. Our city manager, you know, the athlete that he is, he baseball player, scratch golfer. Look, did you see that? That was supposed to be a cannonball, ladies and gentlemen. That did not look like a cannonball, but we're going to excuse it. You're going to work on that this whole year. By this time next year, when it opens up again, we would like to see a better cannonball, sir. Yeah, well, we were sore, the sun in your eyes, whatever it was, you're going to get a do-over soon.
Can you slow it down again?
Can it be in slow motion?
Full transparency right here.
Yeah. He talked the talk, but he didn't walk the walk. One more time.
Slow.
That was for everybody that was there. Thank you guys for showing up there, but that was a great morning this morning. So I just wanted to share that a little bit. It was awesome, except for the cannibal. All right, introductions. I would like to introduce the following representatives from the Chamber of Commerce. Kathy Fink, Santa Fe Springs CEO. Kathy, welcome. We also have a lot of our Santa Fe Springs, Little Lake School District board members here. My bad. Jonathan, Superintendent Vasquez, Jasmine, Hilda, Can-Do Cruz, and Gina Ramirez. Welcome, you guys. All right, item number 1 through 3, presentations. Appreciation Award from Little Lake School District, presentation by Gina Ramirez. President Gina Ramirez. I would like to call upon Little Lake School District President Gina.
Except do a cannonball like Keith.
All right. Can everyone hear me? Wonderful. So good evening. It was wonderful being there today for the ribbon cutting of your new or reopening of your aquatic center, and thank you for the invitation.
Thank you.
And as well as my husband from the city of Norwalk, council member, he really enjoyed it. So thank you for making us feel very welcome. And just wonderful to be there to support the children. I was just loving to see the community off to the side, and they were just waiting to jump into the water. So it was a really, really great morning. Thank you.
Thank you.
So good evening, Mayor Sarno, members of the City Council, and City Manager, Mr. Bobadilla, and all those present this evening. So my name is Gina Ramirez, and I am the Board President for Little Lake City School District. I am joined today here with Vice President Manuel Cantu. I have Board Member Hilda Zamora, our Clerk, Jasmine Sanchez, and our superintendent, Jonathan Vasquez. And Miss Rock is unable to be here with us this evening, but sends her best regards to the City Council. So every year, our 8th grade students from Lake Sitter Middle School have the wonderful opportunity to participate in an educational trip to Washington, D.C. We are well aware the trip can be very costly and financially challenging for many that desire to go. The City of Santa Fe Springs, past and present, supports with a monetary donation to Lake Center to help offset the cost and help our students attend the trip. It's become a tradition that the City Council invites all students, teachers, and chaperones that went on the trip to come to a City Council meeting and share their personal experience of their travels abroad. Members of the board always attend and support. Unfortunately, this year we were unable to, and we sincerely apologize. On behalf of the Board of Education, we are here with grateful hearts and want to recognize Mayor Sarno and City Council for their continued support for our precious students to have the opportunity to have this experience that they will remember forever. So we have a beautiful award for you, but it's in transit right now. It wasn't delivered today. So we have a certificate, and I want to read the certificate. It's a certificate of appreciation. In appreciation to the City of Santa Fe Springs, presented by the Board of Education of Little Lake City School District, and recognition of your unwavering support and dedication to the education and community partnership with Little Lake City School District. Your commitment enriches the lives of our students and strengthens our shared community. It is dated August 6, 2024, and signed by me.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You want to take a picture?
Can you take a picture?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Should we go down there and take a picture with them? No? Hello, sir. Next year, you're going to jump in.
I will jump in the pool. I didn't know.
Thank you, Mr. Cruz. How many different names you got? I don't know, that's what, no, go ahead.
Are we good here?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. You know, I want to say thank you to the school board and to the superintendent. You know, over the years, the school and the city have always been a partner in our kids, because that's the best interest for our community. The kids, that's what it's all about. But recent years, and especially now, the relationship that we are building and getting is better and better, and I thank you guys for that, because it takes a couple to make a team. So I think you guys are doing a fantastic job, and I'm very proud to say that you guys are partners with us, and hopefully this continues for many years to come. So thank you guys for everything you do. So thank you. And it's the leadership of you guys. Don't sell that short either, because that's what it's all about, us working together. So thank you guys. Thank you, Manuel. Jasmine. Yeah, go ahead. Cool. Sorry, my bad. Next, Mothers Against Drunk Driving DUI Award. I would like to call upon Whittier Police Captain Aaron Reese.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor, members of the City Council. It's my honor to recognize Austin Castro from the Whittier Police Department this evening. Austin was hired in 2021, and in a short period of time, he's really demonstrated himself in DUI enforcement and traffic safety. He is currently assigned to the City of Santa Fe Springs, where he has really stood out amongst his peers He is currently an FTO, so he's teaching the future generations of our newly hired law enforcement officers the ways of DUI enforcement. He was our top cop, essentially, last year in 2023, while working here in Santa Fe Springs, dedicating himself to arresting DUI drivers. We all know the tragedy that DUI drivers can inflict. We commonly talk about, I mean, when you make a DUI arrest, you're essentially removing a killer from the street, because we've all seen the devastation that they can cause to a community, to a family, to society. So tonight, we recognize him as our top cop. He will be getting the MAD DUI award, and we have a representative from Mothers Against Drunk Drivers who will present him with that award. This is obviously a special accomplishment. And for those of you who are unaware, the purpose of MAD is really, their mission is to end drunk driving, to fight drug driving, which we see commonly more and more these days, and really to support victims of this violent crime that touches so many across our nation, and finally to prevent underage drinking. So with that, I'll call up Rose Zapata from MAD. She's from our local office, and we just appreciate all the work that they do with her organization. So Rose, thank you.
Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Happy Tuesday. My name is Rose Zapata, Program Specialist for MAD California. I'm honored and thrilled to be here today. We have a unique opportunity to award and thank an officer for doing something that does largely go unnoticed, keeping our roadways safe. Impaired driving on our nation's roadways affect everybody, including law enforcement. They see the devastation firsthand all too frequently, and we and MAD applaud them for their commitment. Today, we are pleased to award the outstanding work in DUI enforcement, and I am here to present an award plaque and the 23-152 pin to Officer Austin Castro from the Whittier Police Department. The 23-152 pin is significant and symbolizes excellence. The California Vehicle Code section for driving under the influence is 23-152, and the pin is red in color to symbolize MAD's mission, which is to end drunk driving, help fight drug driving, support the victims of these violent crimes, and then prevent underage drinking. Specifically, for law enforcement officers, red is also designed to memorialize and honor officers who have been injured or killed in impaired driving collisions. MAD graciously thanks you and the Whittier Police Department for your life-saving work, as each DUI taking off the road is a potential life save. I would like to present the 23-152 pin and an award plaque and a challenge coin to Whittier Police Officer Austin Castro. Thank you for what you do.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, why does it be here? What, he just wants to come. No, Juanita's in front of you. Don't worry about it, buddy.
Okay, oh, smooth, okay. One more. We get to go from you too. Uh-oh. So you can see yourself in the window, Juanita? There you go, yeah, the window. I can't see yet. There you go.
That way?
Perfect, all right. Hold.
Thank you. Wait. Thank you. Congratulations. No, Beef doesn't want to say hi to us. He doesn't like us no more.
You just came for the food. Every time it's Pescado Dorado. Every time it's Pescado Dorado.
Congratulations, sir. Item number 3, California State Library Public Relations Excellence Award. I would like to call upon Director of Community Services, Maricela Balderas.
Thank you, Mayor, and members of the council and the audience. I have some great news to share with you this evening. The California Library Association has awarded our city library the Public Relations, the PR, Excellence Award for Artful PR, Jóvenes Creadores, or Young Creators Unleash Teen Talent at this year's Santa Fe Springs Art Fest. Our library competed in the wild card category against libraries with budgets of up to $10 million. Our city library's annual budget is $2.5 million. This entry in the Jóvenes Creadores program was created by Erendira, we call her Heron, Magaña Santoyo, the library's newly promoted program coordinator. She's also a resident of Santa Fe Springs. She's got a degree in visual arts with a focus on sculpture from the University of Guadalajara, and she created the Jóvenes Creadores program to teach teens the art of sculpture. Her motivation for creating this program was to take teens away from their screens and have them interact with art. Their finished pieces were displayed at this year's Art Fest. 11 students were enrolled in the 19-week program, and they completed 20 pieces. 3 of those pieces were awarded awards at the Art Fest. For the PR Excellence Award, Heron submitted a pitch brochure describing the program, graphics and short video for social media, a flyer promoting the program, and a recap video with the finished projects on design at the Art Fest. The selection committee made many positive comments about the entry, including each social media graphic and flyer is wonderfully designed, eye-catching, and relevant to the artistic process being promoted. Cohesive marketing strategy and visually engaging. This program and publicity materials look amazing, like something out of an art gallery rather than a library. Just amazing, lots of great layouts and design, very thoughtful, really well done. You all should be very proud of this. The city's library award will be highlighted and displayed at the California Library Association Conference, which will be held in October in Pasadena. Heron, we want to congratulate you for winning this prestigious award and representing our city. Also, thank you for your dedication and for bringing this innovative program to our teens in our community. Heron is here with her family, and I'd like her to come up and just say a few words.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. So, my name is Heron Magaña, and, well, I would like to give a big thank you to Deborah Raya, our library services manager, Mayumi De Vera, librarian, and because they believe in me and this project since the beginning, and I will also like to give a huge thank you to my family for being always behind the scenes support. And this is proof that when you do and give something without expecting anything in exchange or return, great things can happen. Jóvenes Creadores program has been an amazing experience that opened for us many, many doors. And I am so proud that the library and our city are shining brightly and showing that the Santa Fe Springs we promote and we want to support our young community because they're going to be our leaders in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. You want to take a picture? You want to come up and take a picture with your family? Come on. How are you? Good. How are you? You got it? Come on. Good? One more, one more. Thank you. Congratulations. Oh, does he? Oh, nice. All right, next. Changes to the agenda. Mr. Bobadilla, are there any changes to the agenda?
We have no changes, Mayor.
Next, public comments. Public comments are now open. The public may address the city council on any non-public hearing item on the agenda or any other matter within the council's jurisdiction. You have the opportunity to speak for 3 minutes once the deputy city clerk announces your name. Deputy city clerk, do we have any members of the public wishing to speak?
Yes, Mayor, we have one person wishing to speak. Lee Squire.
Lee.
Lee Squire, Vietnam era veteran, U.S. Army, City of Downey. Good evening, Mayor and the City Council. Subject, Purple Heart Month, Purple Heart City. August is Purple Heart Month. The Purple Heart Medal is awarded to those in the military who shed their blood in combat, and is awarded to those who were killed in action or wounded in action, defending the freedoms in the U.S. Constitution. In honor of all of those of Santa Fe Springs who were killed or wounded in action, I am requesting for this body to have on your next agenda Purple Heart Month. I'm also requesting in their honor for the city of Santa Fe Springs to consider to become the next Purple Heart City. The city of Downey became a Purple Heart City in July of 2024. I learned of this Purple Heart City at the Memorial Day service at the city of Pico Rivera. God bless America, God bless the military, veterans and its families, and God bless law enforcement and their families across America. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lee.
Lee, I know you had emailed me. We actually are getting in the works, our assistant city manager is already working on it. So it didn't go unheard, so yeah.
That concludes our speakers.
I'd like to now close public comments and move on to the next item. Staff communication. Mr. Bobadilla, do we have any staff communication?
We have no staff communications today, Mayor.
All right, next, public hearing, item number 4. I would like to call upon Mr. Bobadilla.
Thank you, Mayor, members of the council. Tonight before you is item 4, ordinance number 1143. And what this ordinance change does is it allows us to have an exemption under CEQA for city council to hear appeals. So within Title 15, Chapter 155 of the Santa Fe Springs Municipal Code, we are asking the council to allow us to have these appeals heard by our staff. So for minor changes, Quan, if you may interject, please.
Just to summarize, the zoning code currently allows for the director of community development to be appealed, but it doesn't provide a process. This ordinance will essentially provide a process for that appeal to occur. It will first get appealed to the Planning Commission, and then thereafter, if depending on the decision and whether or not there's an appeal of this Planning Commission decision, it will then go to the City Council. So it will be changes to 155865 as well as 155866 of the zoning code.
That concludes our report, Mayor.
That's it. All right, the public hearing is now open. Anyone wishing to be heard, please approach the podium and state your name. Deputy City Clerk, do we have any speakers?
No speakers, Mayor.
I would like to close public hearing. City Attorney, can you please read the title of the ordinance, number 1143?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, council members of the audience, ordinance number 1143 is an ordinance of the City of Santa Fe Springs amending sections 155.865, appeal and effective date, and 155.866, City Council to hear appeal within Title 15, Land Use, Chapter 155, Zoning of the Santa Fe Springs Municipal Code, and determine that the action is exempt under CEQA.
Thank you. Is there any discussion or motion for the approval of item number 4?
I'll move.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? So ordered. Public hearing item number 5. I would like to call upon Mr. Bobadilla.
Thank you, Mayor. Ordinance 1145 is before you. I'd like to have our Director of Community Development, Quan Nguyen, report on the item.
With regards to the ordinance before you, 1145, I'm happy to be here today to inform you that after extensive engagement efforts, which included a 2-year process, 3 zoning advisory group meetings, 3 study sessions, 2 community meetings, and 10 public drafts, we have a non-conforming ordinance that I think it has been a collaboration and agreement with everyone involved. Just to highlight a couple of the overview of the non-conforming provision changes, it was a complete, total redo of the existing provisions. We focused on redevelopment of the site rather than termination dates as it currently exists in our code today. And the legally established non-conforming situations, unlike many other codes, can remain indefinitely. As well as allowing for expansions with limitations. So that is a summary of the ordinance. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
And Mayor, I also want to thank staff for all their diligent work on this item. It took a lot of us and the chamber. I want to thank the chamber for participating in all the meetings, and we really worked diligently to make sure that we were all on the same page. So thank you, Quan. Thank you to staff. Mayor, before you is this ordinance that was approved at the Planning Commission 4-0.
Thank you, guys. Public hearing is now open. Anyone wishing to be heard, approach the podium and state your name. Deputy City Clerk, is there any speakers?
No speakers, Mayor.
I would like to close public hearing. City Attorney, can you please read the title ordinance 1145?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, council, and members of the audience, ordinance number 1145 is an ordinance of the City of Santa Fe Springs amending sections 155.062, 155.380, 155.450, 155.456, 155.460, 155.461, 155.535, and 155.637, and replacing sections 155.385 through 155.404, nonconforming uses within Title 15, Land Use, Chapter 155, Zoning, and amending Section 157.03 within Title 15, Land Use, Chapter 157, Wireless Telecommunications Facilities of the Santa Fe Springs Municipal Code, and a determination that the action is exempt under CEQA.
Thank you. Is there any discussion or a motion for the approval of item number 5?
I'll move. I'll second.
We have a first and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, so ordered. Next, City Council consent agenda. We have a total of 12 items, numbers 6 through 17. I would like to pull item number 10 if we can. I have got some information. There's some maybe local vendors that might be able to help us and do it for some better pricing. So if we can pull item number 10 and go 6 through 17, so it would be,
So we're going to pull 10 and take the bulk 6 through 17 minus 10.
9. So, pulling item number 10 and going 6 through 17. Could I get a motion or an approval for the consent agenda?
I'll second.
There's a first and a second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, so ordered.
Mr. Mayor, if I may. Lana, on item 10, do we have time to wait for the next meeting on that item?
Yeah, we have a couple weeks.
Okay. Mayor, we'll come back to you at our subsequent meeting.
Next meeting?
Yes. Bring this item back.
Sounds good. Next, appointments to boards, committees, and commissions. Councilmember Martin.
None tonight, sir.
Councilmember Rodriguez.
None tonight, thank you.
Councilmember Zamora.
None tonight.
Mayor Pro Tem Rounds.
Yes, 1 to the Park and Recreation, Jeanette Lazarega.
For me? Oh. Yes, and then I would like to appoint Audrey Perez to the Youth Leadership. Next, city comments, city council comments. Councilmember Martin.
Thank you. Again, great event for the Aquatic Center. It was great. We all jumped in there, and it was just great. Just like I said, Renee, we told you what we needed, what we wanted, and you fulfilled it. Work on the jumping in though first. Thank you again for your leadership and staff. I mean, it was great. Mr. and Mrs. Nakamura, we missed you there today, but we haven't forgot about you guys. You will always, he will always be in our heart and soul there, so thank you. The concerts have been great. I've been missing quite a few of them because I've been out of town, but great attendance. I missed the big one last weekend, but it looked great. For Deputy Officer, please, he left, but commend him for what he's doing. Thank you, thank you. Actually, I don't really have anything else, but enjoy your evening. Thank you.
Councilmember Rodriguez.
Good evening. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that worked on the Aquatic Center to get it all coordinated this morning. It was just a beautiful event. The pool looked beautiful, and all of our residents were there, and we jumped in the pool. We did, and we held our nose. Don't shame us for it. We don't want to get water in our nose. But we had such a good time, and I just wanted to thank our council up here for all the teamwork that we've been doing all year. Joe Angel. He's the one that plugged his nose the most, yes. But it was a beautiful event. The kids were just having a blast. I love the hot dogs. And Renee, I wanted to thank you too for everything that you and our Assistant City Manager, Nick, and just everybody's done for our community. We can see the difference. We can see the impact in the community, and we're very proud. It's our city. We've always been proud of our city, but we're moving in the right direction. We're moving forward, and I don't know what to say other than I feel very proud to be a resident of Santa Fe Springs. So thank you all. Have a great evening, and next.
Mr. Zamora.
I also want to echo what my colleagues have said. I do want to add to it and bring up about Caltrans. So, we talk about the pool and, Mr. Bobadilla and Senator Bob Archuleta, the work that they've done there. And also, we had a chance to meet with key players to Caltrans, and we met at Town Center Hall, and we had different cities invited. We had the city of Montebello, we had the city of Whittier, we had the city of Downey, we had the city of Norwalk, we had the city of La Mirada. Am I missing anybody else? Yeah. And so it just gave us the opportunity to talk, and one of the main, we're talking about what's going on with Caltrans, and of course the properties where a lot of individuals think there are properties, and they see them dirty, and they see them, weeds and trash, and they're not our properties. So we're figuring out other means of how we can get in those properties. Also, even like the policing, who's in charge of that. We found out that it belongs to the CHP, and a lot of criminals are using those areas through Caltrans as a corridor to get to our businesses, and they're doing a lot of damage there. So it was a great topic. It was a great conversation, and I bring that up because I want to thank our city manager Renee Bobadilla and Senator Bob Archuleta, because they led the charge, and they've met countless times to talk about it, and then just to see it into fruition, that we can talk and have people that we know that we could reach out to. We also talked about the corridor, looking at the 605, and most people were, last couple of years, they were afraid that they were going to lose their home because of the expansion of the freeway. And, there were several times that we had to literally have some battle-tested talks, so it wasn't pretty at times, but, we had to do our part. And I know I've sat in, one of those meetings or a couple of those meetings, and now we don't have to worry about the expansion of the 605. They're going to build within. And so those individuals who thought they were going to lose their homes, and God is great that they're not losing those homes, and Caltrans is going to figure out another means of building within. So I just want to thank my colleagues and the representation that we give there, because Mr. Rounds was there, Vice Mayor Rounds was there, And I know Jay would have been there, but he was in Hawaii. We all would have chose Hawaii. You know what I mean? He was working on his backflip there. So maybe Renee, next time go to Hawaii to learn how to cannonball instead of just, or watch the movie The Sandlot. You know what I mean? Quite a few times. So other than that, I just want to.
Oh, wow.
So I just want to thank the city for all that you do. Jóvenes Creadores, gracias. Thank you for the efforts that you put in, and the fact that, we're looking at other means for our kids and our families and our communities just to try something different. Not everybody's going to be as athletic, or may not look athletic when they're doing things. But, I'm sorry to make it that way, but I'm just, I had to give them another jab. But other than that, I just look at it like, imagine the artistic ability of a child, of an adult, of just giving them that chance to shine. And I can't thank you enough. It does mean a lot to this community, and thank you for what you're bringing to the table. Our planning department, community service, finance, fire, policing, the real Robert Garcia, please, stand up. And Dino Torres, Ivy, Renee, Nick, Fernando, and of course, our council here. Thank you guys, and God bless you guys. Have a good night.
Thank you. Mayor Pro Tem Rose.
Thank you, Mayor. Joe Angel, he hit it right on the head. I was going to thank all of our staff members. Naturally, the Park and Recreation and the Community Service are the most noticeable ones. They're the one that the people go out. But it's all the other departments that play a part in the success of this city. And everything that you see, what happens, and it's all spearheaded by the city manager. He's the leader. And then we have all the deputies underneath it. So, again, kudos to you for that, sir. Aquatic Center, you saw the video. It was a great day. It was a project that was not possible 3 years ago. But today it became a reality. And the residents love it. I know my grandkids have been there a number of times. They can't wait to go back. They love the diving board. They've never been on diving boards before. But if you go, you have to pass a test. And the lifeguards are very strict when you have to pay. But
oh, Lord.
Thank you, Mayor. But the Aquatic Center is great. And then the concert series, we've all been to the concert series. They've been fantastic, and it was topped off last week by National Night Out. And thank you to the Whittier Police Department for being there and being part of that, and especially the drone presentation. So with that, so I don't embarrass myself anymore, everyone have a great weekend. Enjoy the summer. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Oh, wow. That was... being an elected official is very hard. And we sit up here and we have a good time right now, and it makes it easy for us. But when we first run for an election, we run on a platform to try to help fix the problems that we see from the outside to help the city run better. And through years, I don't think anybody can sit up here and say that the stuff that we ran on or that we wanted to see fixed mostly has gotten fixed or been done. But this one thing that we all can agree on, what we wanted to see fixed was this pool. And when this man came to us and told us that, yeah, I'll get it done in a year, we have judgment, like, no way, it ain't gonna happen. And he made it happen. This is what happens when we all work together, we have great leadership, staff and everybody believes in us. And that's what makes the city run. And this city can run like this for the rest of our lives if we want it to. If we take away the political aspects of things and really care about what we want to do for the city, for the community, for our employees, for everybody. This is what it's about. We're having a good time doing great things for good people. And we got to continue to do this. Regardless who's sitting up here, we all have to work together. I thank you, Mr. Bobadilla. I know we tease, but you are the reason why we are up here having a great time today. I truly believe that. Other things you're not so great at, but we'll figure that out later. But honestly, you know, this is a great time right now to be in Santa Fe Springs. We are moving this city in every way possible from every department. Our police department, our Parks and Rec, our Public Works, community service, fire, finance, public work, I said public works, planning, public safety. We're just moving. We're just moving along, and it feels really, really good right now. The Nakamuras, you know, Joe Angel's bringing it up. Everybody, we are going to figure out how to dedicate something to your son to make it so he will be part of history for the next 100 years. I promise you that. Before I leave here, we will figure something out. I might not be up there when it happens, but I promise you it will happen. It feels good to be a City of Santa Fe Springs council member right now. So with that, thank you guys. Have a great weekend, and meeting adjourned.
Mayor, I was just getting some side information. You might want to have Public Works check that one diving board. I hear that